Boom. Keep him coming.
Going viral like a damn infection. Picking up traction, check the inflection. Woo woo woo, it's the health inspection. Yeah, I heard you was sick. Check out my next trick. Hey, I'ma tell you what I know about the man hanging 5'2" up on your TV set. I'm the ultimate broski from the LI I was sent. Yeah, I've been to hell and back, cause I was so hell-bent. Being this good is a crime. Sipping my Bud Light and lime. The girls, they think that I'm fine. Yeah, they know it's my time. One chance, you wanna show off, come on and show it. I won't miss this, I won't blow it. Whoa, 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 you know it.
Reports show hunters are in the area.
What's going on, everyone? Bobbybarks here, and welcome to this 2v2 matchup in round 1 of this randomised tournament. We have SuperFireflyGuy and Bruiser0791. I've given them a team name. You won't see that in all the 2v2 games from round 1, but I just thought I'd give them a team name. So these guys are going to be called SuperBruisers, which is obviously a mix of their names. And they're going to be going up against Jeffrey Ain't Kid, who's coming steaming in here with his 9mm, and he gets SuperFireflyGuy down straight away. Jeffrey Ain't Kid is teamed up with Goat, but Bruiser here has got Jeffrey down. Can he get Goat down too? He's going to take the execution, bit slow paced here so far. Goat could have done with pressing in. FireflyGuy has Hawkeye and he highlights it for Bruiser, which is good play. And looks like Bruiser's not sure whether to take the execution or not. He's looking around for GoatKids, as you can see in the bottom left hand corner of your screen in the picture-in-picture. He's spawned in behind the garbage truck. And he is going to come in and get Bruiser in. He just nearly got him down. Couldn't finish him off. Jeffrey Ain't Kid. We're looking at both POVs from both these guys now. Bruiser in the top right. Jeffrey Ain't Kid in the bottom left. They're going to do a bit of a dance around the garbage truck.
Alright, good to go.
Teammates are coming in to join. You can see Goat in your far left coming over. Jeffrey has no game audio, but has a lot of chat audio. What a bell end. He's going to get SuperFireflyGuy from distance, but he's got Bruiser down with a great shot. I think Bruiser actually run into the firing line as Jeffrey was trying to get SuperFireflyGuy, and have pulled it level. And GoatKids could go into the lead here. Yes, they have taken the lead. Bruiser has spawned in though, the opposite side, and he's got Goat down from distance with the burst rifle. Good play from Bruiser. Things are level. 2.5 minutes in. Plenty of action in this one so far. GoatKids trying to get SuperFireflyGuy. This must be the longest shoulder switch you'll ever see from Goat. And it looked like Jeffrey actually managed to get SuperFireflyGuy down, but he's been smoke shivved by Bruiser. Goat is chasing him like something out of a Benny Hill movie. And he's only got one burst rifle bullet in his chamber. I don't think he realises he popped back up to try and get that down. But Bruiser is carrying SuperFireflyGuy here at the start of this one as they regain the lead. 5 minutes in. FireflyGuy is crafting a Molotov. Good choice. Spots one of the GoatKids coming down the outside. He's thinking about doing a long-range Molotov unless he's trying to tag. No, it is a long-range Molotov, but it's way wide of its target. think whoever it was, I can't tell which member of GoatKids it is, but they did take a little bit of damage. Oh, Jeffrey is coming in now. He's got a one-hit stick. Firefly Guy is going to go in with his own one-hit stick. They've got each other down. Goat throws in a Molotov just to make sure. Doesn't realise Bruiser is coming behind him. Bruiser manages to get some shot in the back. I'm not sure what Goat is doing. He's jumped back over. He's just sat there. Have you ever seen a goat bunny hop before? Nope, me neither.
I can get that guy.
Jeffrey is going to get on the sandbags to try and get Super Firefly Guy, who's in the 24-hour hotline. He's getting shot from the side, though, by Bruiser. Great play from Bruiser, and all of a sudden the SuperBruisers are up by 3. And we're going to go to a dual screen here. Jeffrey and Kid again in the bottom left with Bruiser in the top right. Bruiser doesn't see Jeffrey Kid coming. He does now that he's being tagged. His burst rifle bullets are well wide, and Jeffrey ain't Kid, after getting Bruiser down, goes on to get Super Firefly Guy down, and they pull it back to within 1. We're going to go to a 4-way screen here now. SuperBruisers at the top, GoatKids at the bottom. Looks like Goat has gone down to Bruiser. Jeffrey ain't Kid is coming in on Goat, and he's managed to get him down. All sorts of action going on in here. Super Firefly Guy comes in, and they've got each other down. Oh my goodness, all 4 players on their arse. Halfway through this game, and SuperBruisers still up by 1, but Bruiser's gone straight into a planted bomb. How did he not see that on his listen mode? We're switching over to Super Firefly Guy's point of view now as we watch Bruiser bleed out. We can see that Firefly Guy has spawned in by the garbage truck. Not quite sure what his take on this position is now. The scores are tied. He really needs to wait until the 40-second mark so that Bruiser spawns in with him. Bruiser has spawned behind him, fortunately, and not at the other side of the map. Thinking about what to do, trying to use the bookshelf as cover. Not going into listen mode to see where the GoatKids are. I think both teams definitely know where each other is. Bruiser still hasn't come in to join Super Firefly Guy yet. Not quite sure what he's doing. He is moving, he's not AFK. But he's... oh, he's managed to get a down with an El Diablo from distance by the looks of it. Super Firefly Guy needs to press in on Jeffrey ain't Kid. Jeffrey is going to go heal his teammate up. These guys should be pressing in. Cannot understand why they're not. And they've missed a golden opportunity to regain their lead there. Super Firefly Guy's had enough of the wall. He's throwing a bomb at it and gets molotoved by Goat.
Come here.
GoatKids are back up by 1, and they're going to press in on Bruiser here. This is going to be good teamwork from those two as they now take a 2-spawn lead. And I have to say that SuperBruisers made a catastrophic error there. When you get one of the players down, press in on the other one before the revive happens. You're 2 on 1. 4 minutes of this one going. GoatKids up by 2. Molotov comes in though from Bruiser. You can see his point of view in the picture-in-picture in the bottom screen. And Bruiser is now going to press on in. And he's gone down to a planted bomb from Goat. Goat trying to get that Molotov here. We're just going to see Goat versus Super Firefly Guy. Super Firefly Guy now in the bottom of your screen, and he's gone down to a planted bomb as well. Goat does exceptionally well. 2 planted bombs, and the situational awareness of both of SuperBruisers was pretty poor there. And now they've fallen 3 spawns behind when again they had Jeffrey down and execute with the Molotov from Bruiser, and they failed to capitalise on the 2 versus 1 situation. Whereas here, it looks like, oh, he has managed, Bruiser has managed to get Jeffrey down. Excellent play from him, getting the leg shots in, and looks like Goat managed to get Super Firefly Guy, and Goat has then taken Bruiser out too, and SuperBruisers are down by 4. 2 minutes to go, and despite being pretty comfortable in the early stages of this one, they've made an absolute mess of it, and Super Firefly Guy again goes down.
And 2 down? 2 down. Okay.
They are up by 5. GoatKids look like they've booked their place with a minute to go into round 2. SuperFireflyGuy and Jeffrey firing shots at each other. Jeffrey's going to go in, does really well to take the helmet off, and then gets the kill on SuperFireflyGuy, and then some great 9-0 play. He's obviously happy with himself. Ecstatic is another word I might as well use in that situation. But GoatKids up by 7. 30 seconds to go. Somebody spawned in behind them. The smoke bomb was wayward, and SuperFireflyGuy has gone down to another Molotov from Goat. And 20 seconds on the clock, and it looks like SuperBruisers are all out of respawns and all out of ideas. Goat, TLC, Gun, and Jeffrey Inc. Kid will go through to round 2 for the 2v2 randomised tournament. That's all from me, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you all in the next one. Bye for now.
Welcome everybody to a 2v2 matchup in the Bobbybarks 2v2 tournament. I am Matt Potts, bringing you this action. We have Ludicrously Caden and Chris, I didn't catch that, Chris Dyke I think, versus Wreckage in Jonestown 4 a.m. So this is a random pairing where the teammates are not pre-chosen. You get matched up with whoever you get matched up with, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Jonestown and Wreckage, because both of these guys are good players. I'm curious to see how they'll work together. But do not count out Chris and Ludicrously Caden, which I will just refer to as Caden from now on. Yeah, Chris Dyke 95, that's who it was. Looking for his point of view here. And they just pulled that off. I'm surprised. It looked like Chris was going to go down, but their team fire seems to be on point. This is the key to these multiplayer matches. This is what's different than the 1v1 is your team fire, your focus fire as a team, if you will, is what's going to get you through as the victor of most of your matches. If you can't fire together on a target as a team, then you're gambling every time you get into a team fight. Alright, so the spawns are pretty close here. 2 spawn deficit to Wreckage and Jonestown. Smoke in. There we go, there's a molly, that's 1. Keeping the spawns level. They take 1, we take 1. So having a bit of a do-si-do here. Wreckage not moving in. They've waited for the spawn. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it looks like we've had a bit of a fast forward. And Chris was just wrecked completely. And now it's a 2v1 here. The spawn, however, fortunately for the other team. The 2x4 did it. He needed to hit all those shots to get away from it. And Caden and Chris are coming back. They have now got themselves a nice advantage. They have a 3 spawn advantage, which means a team wipe will not be enough to take the lead. They're gonna have to get, the other team's gonna have to get 2 team wipes to get ahead. I don't know if jogging out in the open like that is the right idea.
Bomb set, watch your ass!
I also never understood why people place bombs and just walk away. It becomes very obvious now on the map when a bomb the difference between a bomb placement and a run is so obvious. That molly should have taken him out. I'm curious as to why that didn't work. Would have been nice if I would have been able to see that other point of view there. 1 goes down. Bomb blown up. Oh, he blew his surprise. Oh no. But he does it anyways. Wreckage. With some team wreckage. Just hitting those burst shots. I have no idea how he got away with that. he had the element of surprise and blew it and still pulled it off. You gotta hand it to Wreckage there. He definitely earned that. It seems like just chaos right now, where nobody's hitting these. It's just chaos. It's just chaos. Everyone's coming out, and you think they'd hit these shots, and then they don't, and then mollies and bombs everywhere, and none of them hit, but some of them hit, but don't hit really, and then all of a sudden they all hit, and everyone dies. It's just complete chaos in this match. Off the roof, and he hits it. Oh, if the bullets weren't enough, a molly comes in the window to just obliterate Chris and Caden. Now, Wreckage and Jonestown have turned this around for a 3-spawn lead of their own, now a 4-spawn. It seems like momentum is shifting in their favor. I wonder if welfare is playing a part of this.
Keep them coming.
Because they seem to have plenty of things to throw. That's okay, it's not... So here's the thing. It's not really over yet because, as you can see, they've pulled it back to a 2-spawn deficit. Caden and Chris, that is. So it seems to be a pretty even match. They take the lead, then they lose the lead. That burst rifle is so difficult to deal with. If you're out in the open, it's problematic. Like, movement is great, but there's 3 bullets that come out every time you press the trigger. If even one of them hits you, gets you in the head, you're in trouble. And at this stage, like, these guys seem minus the chaos, of course. But when these guys seem to get on point, they seem to be hitting these important shots. Molly that should have hit, but didn't really hit. Did some damage. Don't know what that looks like on the enemy team here, but doesn't seem to be enough to be concerned with. Bomb in, that misses. Just camping out on the window there, hard scoping.
Shit, I gotta wrap this up.
Caden's gonna move in like a hero. Chris is gonna move in, supporting his hero. He's gonna get his ass kicked. Caden gets one down.
Fuck, I'm down.
Battle here. Bullets versus bullets. Surprised no one's thrown anything. Wreckage bails out.
That fucker ain't getting up.
And he goes for the box. I guess he needed the bullets, but he paid for that. Oh. That's unfortunate for Wreckage. And Caden got that. That puts them within striking distance. They can finish this off quick. Got 5 seconds. I don't think they're going to do it. Wreckage is going to walk away with this. And that's it. That's it. Wreckage and Jonestown, your winners in this 2v2. I'm Matt Potts, signing out. Have a good one, everyone.